Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss getting started with some kind of introduction to programming concepts, Python features and different Python versions like Python 2x and Python 3x, and who is using Python in the real world and why Python. Okay, so before starting this, if you recap previous sessions, like we have discussed the history of Python, and we have discussed about Mr. Guido van Rossum, like what he has done exactly in order to develop this new scripting language Python. Okay, so let's get started with today's agenda, like getting started with guys. Anyone who is learning any kind of a programming language or a scripting language, he need to have the basic concepts of programming. Okay, so for that we'll discuss what is a program and what is an algorithm, what are different types of programming languages available in day-to-day life, and what is the problem solving analytical skills. Okay, let's get started with what is a program. Program is the collection of instructions to perform a specific task given to the computer by using some kind of a programming language. This is the definition of the program. Okay, in order to complete the task, we going to use any kind of a programming language like C or C++ or a Java or Python, and we will perform the task by using a computer. Okay, so this collection of instructions that perform specific task when executed by the computer is called as a program. And what kind of skills do programmer should have? The abilities to be the programmer should have. What kind of strength should a programmer or the developer or anyone who is learning this any kind of a programming languages? See, he has to develop these skills by practicing, more practicing in order to solve these problems. So the ability to formulate the problems is can be expected by just practicing. Okay, and coming to programming languages, we have number of enormous programming languages are available today. So from that, these high level languages such as C, C++, Java, COBOL or a basic, Fortran, Ada and Pascal, these are the different types of programming languages we are seeing today. Okay, so Python is also one of the high level programming language. We'll discuss about that later. And the next, what is an algorithm? Here, an algorithm is a formula for solving a problem. It's a step by step, a set of instructions to solve the problem. I mean, an algorithm is a step by step list of instructions. When you write down to make it as a program which followed exactly will solve the problem. So these are the different concepts every programmer should have. Okay, going forward, let's see what is actually a compiler and interpreter. Guys, a compiler or interpreter, what they are actually? They are simple programs or components which are integrated with software like Python, which is when we download this software, Python software from python.org official website, this interpreter is bundled with the software. When coming to other programming languages such as C or a C++, you will have a compiler, okay, and linker. So these are nothing but they are programs which are bundled with softwares. Okay, now let's see what exactly it does, like what compiler will do and interpreter will do. An interpreter, why here an interpreter, the job of interpreter is it reads the program line by line and executes it to the system output. Okay, whereas coming to compiler, it reads the program, the whole program at a time, and translates into the object code, an intermediate code, the object code which is not readable by human, and a linker which converts this object code into a machine readable format such as zeros and ones. Okay, so these are the basic difference between the compiler and interpreter. Coming here, like what exactly the Python is. Python is Python is an interpreted language, guys. There is no concept of interpreted language or compiled language. Their implementations are compiled or interpreted. Okay, so obviously the Python will be interpreted, but we will discuss on this concept later. A lot of information is available. Just time being, just remember what is a compiler and interpreter, what their job is. Next, going ahead, so pictorially if you see this, see the interpreter reads the source code and executes that to standard output, and compiler which reads the source code compiled to an object code, and executor, that is a linker, which reads the object code and executes the output to standard output. Okay, next, coming to Python features, Mr. Goida von Rossum, he has delivered the great product, a Python with enormous features, number of features which is available for us. Okay, from that we'll see one by one why Python is very simple and easy to learn. Because you know, Python, when writing a program, when writing a Python program, it's very easy. Like we feel it's almost like reading or writing an English words like hello everyone or hi everyone, hello world. It's such an easy to write that. So it's very simple, and even the pseudocode nature of this Python is really a strength to Python. Okay, and it is very easy because it get started with as easy as, because its syntax is also very easy to follow it. It's very simple syntax. So we have a feature as simple and easy to learn. Next one is free and open source. You know, the Python language, it's completely free and open source. It supports the FLOSS philosophy, like free and open source, which is available at python.org. You can download the source code and you can modify it as you need, as you wish, and you can redistribute it. And the next one is high level language. No doubt that Python is high level language, and when you write a Python program, you never need to worry about the low level details such as managing the memory or garbage collection or how these implementations are done. We don't require you to remember, or don't worry about the low level details. Just keep on writing the program. That's very simple and easy. Next, coming to next one is portable, or it's a class platform. You know, the implementations are written in the Python implementations are written in ANSYS C. So the Python is available due to its open source nature. This is ported to almost all the platforms like Unix, Linux, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and the Pocket PC or anything. Okay, and this is object oriented. You know, the Python is object oriented from the ground up. This paradigm supports polymorphism, operator overloading, multiple inheritance, and various other concepts of OOPS concepts, which can be, you know, will enjoy with this paradigm support for Python. And the next one is powerful. Why it is powerful? You know, its dynamic typing nature, automatic memory management, and programming in the large support with classes, modules, and exceptions, and built-in objects types such as list, dictionaries, integers are completely, they are into object oriented based. So it's very powerful in its nature. And apart from that, we have extensible. You know, for example, in Python, if you write a program, that might be very slow when compared with other programming languages such as C or C++. But when you want a certain piece of the code to be run faster, then we can use that particular piece to write in a C language, and you can combine with the Python code later. So that is the feature, a damn good feature which is available with the Python, which is extensible, that is extendable with other programming languages also. Okay, Not but least, we have interpreter. You know, already I told you, Python program is not an interpreted language. Its implementations are interpreted. So before this, we have a discussion over with C and C++. Both, like C are compiled languages. Their implementations are compiled to the object or object code, and then again a linker will execute the code. But whereas coming to Python, here we don't require any kind of a compiler or like a linker. It just converts the code to byte code, which is available for other purpose, like integrating with C# or Java or any other languages. So here we don't require specific programs like compiler or a linker. Okay, so that's damn good features which are available in Python. Okay, so next, going forward, we will discuss about Python 2 versus Python 3. We have different versions. Okay,